you to Vandergraaf for sponsoring this month's edition of Road to Recovery. Visit their website for more information about the Vandergraaf drum motor designed specifically for heavy industry applications.
Hello again, Kevin Yannick here with Pit Quarry magazine. Pleased to be joined once again by David Chereb of SC Market Analytics. David, of course, is our aggregate forecaster. You can read his work in Pit Quarry magazine, and his latest work is now on pitandquarry.com. Excited to welcome you back, David. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to be here.
David, I wanted to dissect your latest work a little bit and specifically focus on infrastructure, because in your column you talked about how you see a little bit of stimulus coming, or additional stimulus coming forward, maybe sooner, maybe later, but some stimulus coming forward that benefits infrastructure. So I'm curious, why are you leaning toward yes, that we're going to see some additional relief funding come forward, and why do you see infrastructure being a part of that next phase of the relief funding?
Well, the reason I looked at that is because both sides want a stimulus. The Congress wants a stimulus, but mainly a relief, continued funding to give to state and local governments, while the administration wants infrastructure spending. And we're kind of in the days now where there's going to be a lot of horse trading about what the package looks like. But I suspect they're both going to give a little, get a little. And it's going to be a difficult question to figure out how much, but I think infrastructure will be a part of that package. I want to give a caveat. We have to remember that last time in 2009, when we had almost about an $800 billion stimulus, and it was advertised as shovel-ready jobs. Well, less than 10% of that went to infrastructure. I think it's going to turn out a lot better this time, but when people talk about, let's say, you start off with $1 trillion announcement, that's what we're going to do. It may not end up being $1 trillion. I think mainly what this is going to do, we are going to get some infrastructure spending from the federal government, and it's going to mainly make up for the lack of some infrastructure spending at state and local governments as they struggle over the next few years to balance their budgets. And in some, you get some positive net effect. Not a lot, because there's this trade-off between the federal money and the state and local money. Net positive, but a small positive.
We'll be here to see where it goes. We've seen the House of Representatives pass the Moving Forward Act, a $1.5 trillion bill, and it doesn't seem like there's going to be a ton of interest on passing that in the Senate. And I think the Trump administration already mentioned, or kind of alluded, that maybe there's going to be a veto on that. But at least the discussion's starting on infrastructure, and we'll see where it all goes sooner than later.
Absolutely. A lot of horse trading, a lot of it.
Well, David, thanks for joining us. Thanks for the perspective on it, and we'll see you again down the road.
Thank you.
Thank you to Vandergraaf for sponsoring this month's edition of Road to Recovery. Visit their website for more information about the Vandergraaf drum motor designed specifically for heavy industry applications.